and give a talk so that that experience could be of great value to all of us. And today we have another great individual, Preetha Subramanian. She is residing in Folsom, California. She's got a BE degree and an MBA. She's a native of Coimbatore, a very close, very place to Vethathiri Maharishi's ashram. And she has got Brahmanyanam from Vethathiri Maharishi himself way back in 2003. And then in 2023, she has even completed the advanced diploma course from USA. So 20 years of solid experience, a professional, and also devoted to Swamiji's concepts and sharing it with others. She's also the assistant coordinator for the Sky USA West Zone. And today, her topic is spiritual journaling. Now, that may be a very new term for most of us. In fact, including me, I asked her, what is the spiritual journaling? So I know you also must be equally inquisitive about it. So they're professionals, maybe in computer language, they have this journaling and all that. So she is going to combine those concepts in our day-to-day life of meditation and practices, so that how we can constantly, that introspection, Swamiji gives so much importance to that. How do you actually do it on a daily basis? How can you record it? So that's exactly what I think she is going to talk. Without taking much of your time, I would request Preetha Madam Ji to come and deliver a talk on spiritual journaling for our be blessed. Please join.
வாழ்க வளமுடன், all of you. I'm going to share my screen.
Yes, madam, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Can you see my screen, Naya?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So you can see me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So welcome all of you to today's satsang. Today's topic is spiritual journaling. Be blessed by the divine. To one and all of you, I'm grateful for this opportunity. Maharishi says that we should do a lot of meditation and listen to spiritual discourses often to clean our genetic center. And just as his words, our professor, Senior Professor Balachandar Ayya, has created a wonderful platform for group meditation and satsangs. Thanks, Ayya. Be blessed by the divine. May the divine blessings and our Guru's blessings be with us in today's session. So what is journaling? Journaling is a process where you start writing your thoughts and emotions in a diary on a particular topic of your interest. You write every day in the diary, and this process is called journaling. And the diary itself is called the journal. After a period of time, you're looking back into your journal. Read them to find about yourselves, to find what are your desires, what are your fears, what are your inspirations, and everything more. Different people write journaling on different topics. Some people write journaling on health. So what do they record in their diary? They write, what is my weight today? How much water did I drink today? How much calories did I eat today? How much calories did I burn through exercising today? Likewise, some people like to write their travel journal. So they write about the places they visit, the people with whom they go to the places, and about the things they do in that place. And they also have information about the cost and other details. People also decorate their journal with stickers and post pictures also. Today, let's get deep into spiritual journaling. Spiritual journal can be of many flavors. We can create our own styles of spiritual journal. Some people write gratitude journal. In gratitude journal, they write about the things that they are thankful for. Okay. Some people write journal to keep check on their spiritual activities on a day-to-day basis. So, for example, we can keep a check. Did I do lamp or mirror gazing today? Did I do my sky yoga today? Kayakalpa and meditation and etc. They also keep a record on the charities and the services they do in their journal. One of the senior professor once told me that Maharishi used to ask his batch of students to write a journal on the twofold path of virtue. That is, every night after the evening meditation, they have to reflect if they stood by their oath. In my lifetime, I will not do harm to others physically or mentally. To the extent possible, I will remove the pain of others. So they reflect after the evening meditation and write if they did any harm to others, if they hurt others' feelings, or if they did enough services to others. And then you take the introspection table and you nullify all those. You rectify all those errors that they did. So today we are going to learn about a different style of spiritual journaling. Here we are going to record the important thoughts and emotions that we experience in our day. So why should we record our thoughts and emotions? Basically, our body, mind, and soul communicate with us through a medium of pain, thoughts, and emotions. When there is a problem in the body, you feel pain in that part of the body, right? Similarly, the mind and soul communicates through us through thoughts and emotions. Should we record all the thoughts that we get in a day? We get hundreds and thousands of thoughts in a day, right? So we cannot keep recording all of them. We are writing about the important and the nagging thoughts of the day. Some thoughts, they will not let us do meditation. They will not let us focus on our jobs. Some they are easily identifiable with practice. So thoughts could be about the duties that we keep postponing, or thoughts could be about unresolved relationship issues too. And then comes the human emotions. We know of the 6 evil temperaments. Maharishi has said, right? Like the greed, anger, miscellaneous, immoral sexual passion, vanity, vengeance, etc. We also know about the other emotions like anger, worry, desires that strike us now and then. So there are a lot of human emotions, and Maharishi has simplified it into like the 4 states of mind, which is pain, peace, pleasure, and ecstasy. So we need to record them as well. And after a period of time, say we have written our journal for a week, then we go and read back all the thoughts and the emotions that we have written in our diary, and we need to heal those thoughts, we need to heal those emotions. And that's when we will do analysis of thought and the introspection tables that Maharishi has given us. And we have to find the best time for us to do that. And the recommended time usually is after our evening meditation. So if we take one thought and introspect and clear one thought, then that is a good progress for that day. Okay, so why should we journal? Let's look into a simple example to understand the importance of journal. So let's take the shopping list. Let's say you plan to go for shopping today and you feel lazy to write the shopping list. So what happens? You go to the shop, you have to memorize the list of items to buy in your mind, right? And the whole time you spend in the shop, you keep worrying if you have missed any item, and you keep remembering, okay, I got this, I got that, what next, right? So the mind focus is on remembering the things and not enjoying the experience of shopping. You will take a long time to shop also. On the other hand, if we carry a shopping list with us, we not only will buy all the items in the list, but we also will enjoy the shopping experience. We will finish the shopping in the short amount of time also. So likewise, in journaling, we will see what happens to us on a daily basis when we journal and when we do not journal, right? So when we do not journal, we keep postponing our duties, and because of lack of time and talent. Like say you are cooking and then you get a reminder that you have to collect the post from the post box in your street. So you can't leave the cooking and go, right? So what you say is like you keep postponing the task, and over a period of time you will forget about it, right? That's a small example. So there are many things that like that important thoughts that keep coming when we are busy. So over a period of time, like we feel guilt about not handling all those important tasks that our thoughts has reminded us, and the thoughts get deeply buried in our genetic center. So that was a small example, but there are many other examples. Say you might have to call your relative because they were not feeling well, but then you keep postponing and then you forget about it, and you just feel guilty, and next time when you have to face them, it's quite embarrassing for us also. So there are many thoughts where as I discussed before, like where we deny our responsibilities or postpone our responsibilities, or unsolved thoughts about our relationship issues and things like that. Alternatively, when we journal, what we do, we will end up doing all our duties on the daily basis. So we will resolve all emotion and relation issues immediately because we are having a place to write our thoughts. And then at that day evening, you're allocating a particular time for you to solve those issues, right? So the spiritual progress can be smooth and better when when our worldly life duties are all fixed and taken care of in the timely manner. So our minds are clear and we are all focused completely on the activity in hand. So the whole day, your mind is clear your mind is not crowded. You are able to focus on the task that you're doing, and we feel peaceful with full awareness throughout the day. So that's what the slide also highlights, like our mind is less crowded. We are able to focus on our tasks. Awareness is heightened throughout the day. We feel peaceful and our imprints get eliminated and we get closer to our consciousness. See, the distance between our mind, ourselves and the consciousness is the desires and the thoughts which is collected in our mind, right? So let's dive a little bit deep into what are the thoughts and about the emotions that we are registering in our journal. So all the thoughts are not bad, right? Thoughts actually work as a reminder and as a natural alarm to us. Most of the time, the thoughts that we get are coming from our genetic center. Very rarely, it's coming from the outside as well. So, Maharishi says the reason behind our thoughts are needs, habits, circumstances, heredity, and divinity. It is mostly based on the three karmas. So, thoughts are coming from the Sanchita karma, Prarabdha karma, and Akamya karma, and it's all coming from our genetic center. Likewise, the emotions, there are a lot of emotions in the human behavior, and Maharishi has simplified and classified them into the 4 states of mind, which is pain, happiness, peace, and ecstasy. So you can know how your day was. Was your day peaceful today? Was your day did you have any of all the negative emotions like anger, worries, they all sadness, guilty feeling, everything will fall under the category of pain. Okay, so you can register that as well. And we also know about the 6 evil temperaments like greed, anger, miserliness, immoral sexual passion, vanity, and vengeance. So there are a lot of emotions that one can go through um, on a time to time, and we need to give attention to those emotions and heal them as well. So we have to become pure. We have to clean our genetic center of the impurities, right? So we have to address all these emotions and thoughts that we have written in our journal. We have to work with them and make peace with them so they do not return again. So the need for introspection, right? So the problem happens when we start pushing our thoughts under the carpet. Every time a thought hits us, we say, please thought, come back later. I'm busy now. We are always busy in our lives. We cook, we work, we have to watch movies, we have to take care of our children's education, and we have to do shopping. We are always busy. There is no time for us to give it to our thoughts. And what happens when you keep suppressing the thoughts? They come out as some disease, or they come out as some emotions like sadness, like guiltiness, or some kind of irritation all the time. So much so that we feel that we don't have control over our lives anymore, because we have been suppressing a lot of thoughts or a lot of things that we could have resolved then and there. So to avoid all these, what we have to do is write down all the pressing thoughts and emotions in our journal and introspect them. So our journal should have the list of thoughts and then the emotions and then the introspection tables as well. And Maharishi has given us a lot of tools to help that. like the analysis of thought, the neutralization of anger, eradication of worries, moralization of desire. Not only that, we have other tricks like auto-suggestion, the blessings, the divine protection. Most of them can be simply solved with just the last three. So I'm not going to go deep into this because we have learned all of these in the introspection classes. So here I have just like, when you start writing your journal initially, your journal will look very crowded. You will start writing for 1 or 2 pages with random thoughts, and most of the thoughts on this stage will be on material basis than the spiritual thoughts itself. So we will get thoughts about unresolved emotions, relationship problems, like it could be about a grocery list, financial planning, about a long pending organization of the closet, or long pending temple visits, charities, commitments, mood and stress identifiers, education, and the marriage goals, etc. So do not worry about those things and keep writing again. And once you write all of them, as you write, your mind gets clear. And now that you have the list of issues that you have to solve, the solution will always come. Like draw analysis, categorize all the problems and draw the analysis table, and analyze the thoughts and pick the thoughts that should be given importance, and leave the thoughts that we don't have to handle with a blessing, and then make a plan to resolve those important thoughts. And to your surprise, you will find that all our thoughts would be related to the philosophy of life table. And this is where is the greatness of our Guru. He has handled like everything, like handle everything, and not only that, he has comprehensively given and in a simplified way, the what are the three needs of our life, like the world needs, the 3 needs, and then the 3 protections, the 3 virtues, and the 3 stages in the knowledge. So even we can use this as a reference to write our journal. Like we'll just see 1 or 2, like say hunger and thirst. Like you might have some goals that I need to drink 1 or 2 liters of water today, and that you would have some thoughts regarding that. And then like you would think about climatic changes, like you would be thinking about buying an apartment, or like you wouldn't have paid the tax for your house. So those kind of thoughts would come under these categories. So the next stage in the journaling, right? In the next stage, like you will stop writing those pages of journaling, and it will be more precise. So you will write about your thoughts about your body. Like, for example, I have written like, I felt very lazy today. So when you analyze the thought, you would have you could find that maybe you didn't sleep well the before day, or you ate a food that is not quite setting to you. Like some people have gluten allergy and all, right? So you write your thought, and then as you start analysis, you will find the reasons and solutions for them too. So we are writing all the important thoughts about our duties in the to-do list, and note down the important task for the next day also in the to-do list. And then we write about the good things we did for our body, mind, and soul on that day. And we write about the wrong things we did under those headings too. So, for example, I have written these things. So the next style is very simple, where you write all the good things you did and all the corrections that you need to do and all the things that you need to fix. So our journaling will improve, and it will become simpler and simpler, but it will also become more efficient. So the introspection, you can do it every day on the simple thoughts, and the emotional introspection, you can do it weekly once. And it is also good to record them in your journal for future references. So for the conclusion, we'll just look back. As I said, the body, mind, and soul communicates us through pain, thoughts, and emotions. So we are recording them, and if you know your thoughts, you will know about you. So that's when, and as after a period of time, when you keep reading, then you will know what are your issues and what are your desires, etc. You will know yourself better, and you could also see that how you're improving and how your thoughts are becoming clear. So analysis of the thoughts will help you declutter your mind, and as you progress, you will be able to sow good thoughts in your mind, and you will become a better person. And as you go on, it will be more, your thoughts will be more about the spiritual understandings and experiences that you will go through, because our mind is focused on the spiritual goals. It will take us, guide us through those paths automatically. So spiritual journaling brings important insights and understanding into our lives. It blesses us with heightened awareness. That's all we saw. And it helps us dive deep into our core fears, hopes, dreams, discoveries. And it's also a sacred practice, as it helps helps us check the health of our body, mind, and soul. I am writing soul because we know if we do Kayakalpa, life energies will get strengthened, and as we do the mirror and lamp meditation, our biomagnetic energies will be strengthened. And there is a lot of practice where we can improve on the soul also. And we saw that the soul can experience when we merge our mind in our life energies, we feel ecstasy. And when the biomagnetic flow is maintained, we feel peace, etc. So it is also time to de-stress and wind down. And spiritual journal can be of many flavors. You can find your best. Be blessed by the divine, all of you, and thanks for this opportunity. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. Sure.
Spiritual journaling, an important topic. This you have made more interesting by your excellent and mesmerizing speech. Thank you so much, Professor Preetha Subramanian, for your nice and excellent speech. You have rightly mentioned how it is useful for us, this spiritual journaling. Generally, we all have diary, and we diarize the itinerary programs, that is the due dates, that is financial details of due dates of insurance policy, house tax, everything, and then deposit receipts, due dates and all. And also any programs we need to attend to. Like that, we just, and for our children, that is when to have vaccination and all, etc., etc. We just diarize it so that we will not forget. And and we need to see the pages daily so that we can act exactly on it. Actually, in spiritual, for spiritual knowledge also, we do maintain diary. And in our Sky Yoga, diary is provided to all to note down all the spiritual activities we have been doing. And even in the case of silence, we are told to write down about the thoughts and the emotions we got through the day, the whole day. And that is on and often the emotions we get, we are asked to write it so that we can find a solution at the end of the day. Actually, our Guru says, Vethathiri Maharishi says, that to succeed in life, we need 3 things to follow. That is planning, awareness, and introspection. I have mentioned very well about these things. And that is to keep our body mentally and physically fit. This diary helps us a lot. And also you are told about the philosophy of life and the 3 points, that is habits, then protections, ethics and all. And you have very nicely explained about the spiritual journaling, that is diary. Thank you so much for your excellent speech, ma'am. And actually, this diary helps us a lot in clearing our confusion and help us in progressing upwards. Thank you so much, ma'am. And dear friends, it's now question and answer time. Anybody having any questions? You can just raise your hand. Yes, Professor Suraj Pagraj is ready. Yes, sir.
Be blessed by the divine. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to put into practice, Swamiji's ideas, thoughts. It's almost like, thank you so much, Preetha, madam, for sharing this. And this is something you're a practitioner, and we could see that the flow of your thoughts and the clarity of thoughts and everything. So thank you so much for that. In the sense, it's almost engineering. The reason I said that is anything that you could measure, you could improve. That is including your thoughts, right? So that is fantastic. And that's why Sky system is based off of engineering scientific principle. It is very well to improve our body, mind, soul, everything. So my question to you is, of course, we could do time travel, back in time, how was our thoughts and things like that. How far you go back when you want to, do you do it daily? You go back one day before and see, hey, how I am improved on these thoughts. How do you do that? How far you go back? That's basically my question.
So you will not see change when you're doing the weekly introspection on the emotions. I said, right, every day you introspect on one of the thoughts, and every week we introspect on one of the emotions, and that is when you will see you will read the last 1 week's journal, but usually monthly once, month on month, if you see. That's why I have put I forgot to tell that there is a smiley faces I have put, and then the sad faces I have put, and then the neutral faces I have put. So when I'm introspecting, when there is a time crunch, I definitely go and see all the sad faces to see if I have improved on them on a weekly basis. And when you do silence, right, that is the time, you have a lot of time, you can go back and see how much ever we want to go, like a month or 2 or 3 months. But I have been following it very recently, so I just have a date of 2 months and a little bit more of that.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And one more tip is sometimes we are busy to write our journal, right? But if we skip writing our journal for 3 days, we lose that habit. So we should make sure we don't miss writing the journal for more than 2 days. And if you are busy, just put a smiley face on the date, right? Was it a peaceful day, happy day, or like, is there some corrections that you might have to do? So even that simple noting down, that spending that few seconds will help you maintain the habit.
So I'm curious, did it eventually help reduce number of thoughts and improve quality of thoughts?
Yes. So the thing is, our mind see all the things, all the introspection, all the calculations we are doing on the mind level itself. We don't usually take a paper and write. But when you start writing, that time only half of your the thoughts will disappear. You might not even go to the stage of introspection, but some thoughts like say you are always angry with your daughter, right? So you have to do the neutralization of anger table, and that definitely will help you reduce 50% of the anger that you get on children. Like this is an example. So writing helps us to think more properly and clearly, and that is what the journal is. And once you solve the issues, we will get new issues, but not the old ones might not keep coming. And as you write, like you are able to see your mistakes, and the knowledge is power, understanding gives peace. So it helps in all those ways.
Thank you so much. Varhyalam.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Professor Palraj. Arulanandamaya.
Thank you, madam. My dear friends, all of you be blessed by the divine. I'm really very glad to hear the speech, presentation of our Asian Professor Preetha Subramanian. I have already spoken to her about this. It's really great contribution, really. Maharishi also used to instruct us when we attended many classes conducted by him. Maharishi himself is a great example, Every month he used to write almost every day. Otherwise, we will not have that it's a great golden opportunity to read his letter. Every month he used to write a letter in Anboli. In that, he used to write about his own, say he used to visit the US. Where all the places he visited, where the persons, where the courses conducted. Like this, his story of life is very much useful for every sky practitioner. It provides great inspiration. So, even though the topic appears to be somewhat novel or new, Maharishi was doing, and he was also insisting, as Preetha madam told, you may having so many things in your mind, but whatever you write, only you will follow with more care and effect. Even 4 lines. See, today I could not do some particular exercise or meditation. From tomorrow at least I will do. I have not joined the group meditation today due to some reason. Tomorrow I shall certainly do. Instead of simply thinking about it, if you just write and put in your table, it will have more than 90% effect. And merely thinking, oh, I have not attended. Oh, I shall attend tomorrow. So that is not even 10% effect. So really great, madam. So I don't want to take much time. Really, in short, your contribution is very, very great. And not only our friends who have listened to your speech today, and all the friends who listened to your speech your, recorded speech also will be very much benefited. Once again, I appreciate you and congratulate you by the grace of divine power and kind blessings of our Guru. May you do this noble service for many more years. Wish you all the best, madam. May your family members enjoy all the prosperities of life. Be blessed by the divine. Thank you, Bharati madam and Senior Professor Alachandranaya. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you, Ayya, for your motivation and guidance always. Thank you so much. Be blessed by the divine.
Be blessed by the divine, madam.
Thank you, Professor Arlanandam, for your excellent motivation and blessings. And actually, Professor Balchandar, he is preoccupied with the foundation course. That's why he has just left to attend to that. And so he has just asked me to inform this to you. That is the reason he is not to be seen now. And dear friends, anyone else having any questions?
I think Suresh has raised a question, madam. You can just answer. Otherwise, I can also answer. Okay. Better you answer.
Sir Suresh, Pralraj, you have any?
Yes, you know.
Thank you so much. Very well. Yeah, I put the question in the chat also. Because so sometimes it becomes like a chore, right? Like with things that we do. So how do we ensure that it is, journaling or spiritual journaling is not a chore or a mere checklist to satisfy our ego that, hey, in the journey of my self-improvement, I'm doing this. So I just wanted to make sure, put those smileys or sad faces for the sake of it. So how do we prevent that boredom or, like this attitude of, hey, it's another chore I have to do, kind of thing. Be blessed by the divine.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Thank you. And this is how I really started about the journaling. Like in one of the session, like we were conducting for the teens, one of the master was saying, like, we always have, why are we doing this meditation? Why are we doing yoga? Why we need to know the reason why we are doing. And before you start this practice, you need to write down how your state of mind is, how what is the state of your life. Like Maharishi says, right? If we have a lot of sin imprints, it will be showing out as diseases, as confusion in the mind, as problems in life, all those things, right? So you have to have that set first, and then as you do your spiritual practices, you need to see how your problems are all solving. So it's like a check. After 2 months of spiritual service, like, have you become better in the job that you do, right? So mainly, like, the mind, what is yoga? Yoga is a union of mind and body, and yogic life is the harmony between body, mind, and soul. That is like, whatever your mind says, your body should be capable of doing, and the mind should say what your body is capable of doing only, right? So it's quite interesting if you let your thoughts ponder on these things, and only then our spiritual practice itself will become more interesting, and the journaling will help you set new goals and achieve new goals. And you have to see how Maharishi's tools is really helping us to really appreciate all of these things and spread this knowledge to everyone. Did I answer your question? Did I understand your question?
Be blessed by the divine, madam. I can also add some points.
Sure, definitely, sir.
Okay. See, Mahesh used to say, more than 90% of our time and energy is spent on material life. See, on average, even Skype practitioner, we cannot avoid it because we have to give priority to that. So in the midst of that, you have got a desire to develop yourself. That's what you have mentioned also in the table, in the philosophy of life. Last one, how you can develop consciousness. Arivin Padiniligal in Tamil. So starting from faith, any aspirant comes or enters into any center with a faith that by Sky Yoga, you'll be able to develop a holistic health like this by seeing our player, the physical, mental, spiritual, and social health. And only by doing the exercise, not by learning. Learning is okay. Many people learn, but learning alone will not ensure understanding. So we have to do, as you said, if we develop the habit of the journaling, he will himself, at least by week, not daily, during holidays at least, he can allot some time or 1 hour meditation or maunam. Then he has to introspect about his own progress. Maharishi used to say, progress. Then only he can develop understanding. Oh, in this exercise, I have a benefit like this. By doing this meditation, I'm able to bring my mind to alpha, and I'm very calm. I'm away from my emotion and all that. By Kayakalpa, I'm able to boost my energy, and because of my all this, because I'm very calm, I'm always dealing with people at alpha. I'm able to have very good relationship with my family members and others. Like that, every day he should, if not every day, every week he should introspect about his own progress by doing all this practice. Finally, perfection. So, faith, understanding, perfection. All are aiming at perfection only. So, finally, our assistant professor Suresh Palraj also, I think, would understand. It is a must. If those people who write can certainly attain perfection sooner. That's all we can say. You know, because by Swamiji's blessings, we have taught some hundreds of people in various places. And it is a report from every center that not even 50% of people are actually doing the practice. If only all are insisted and at least 90% of the people start journaling, I'm sure most of them will certainly do the exercise also. The conscience is there. When we write, we are at alpha, our mind is at almost a divine state, Brahmarandara. We are near God. So that will certainly enable us, push us to do better in the next day in our dealings also. So with this, I conclude. So I think Suresh sir would have understood, and what all I could tell, I have told. Thank you very much, Madam, also for having giving me the opportunity. Be blessed by the divine.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for adding. I also would like to say, like, why do we put the smiley faces, right? Like, we just can note down our problems. Why should we really note down the good things that we did? Because the good things that we did are, we have to write because it is showing gratitude and it is also showing improvement. We are not putting smiles that we are doing like for the past 20-30 years. The smiley means that that I have done something really good, something a really new good habit. And our mind, right, even if we do 10-15 jobs a day, it will still tell us like, no, you should have done better, I could have done more, like that it will think. So that is wrong. So that's why we put the smiley faces and sad faces. So sad faces is like you take it for improvement, and the smiley faces show your improvement actually. So if you just keep reading the things that you wrote on the smiley faces, that will also show you how you have improved. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Be blessed.
Thank you, Professor Arlanandam, for your
Thank you, Madam.
And thank you, Preetha. we have come to the end of today's discussion, today's program. Thank you once again, Professor Preetha ma'am, for your excellent speech. Sorry, some lorry, some work is going on the road. That's why some sound is coming. Please bear with me. I could not do anything for that. And thank you, Professor Allanandam, for your continued motivation. And thank you, dear friends, for your participation. And let's join again next Saturday for another excellent speech on Vethathiri topic. And until then, please do join daily for meditation. That is morning 6 a.m. and evening 6:30 p.m. We have meditation followed by Thought for the Day program. And also video is being played on Kayakalpa and Simplified Physical Exercises. Please do join daily and get benefited. And tomorrow we have Panchendriya meditation. And thank you all. And also another announcement. Every month we have foundation course twice, that is on 1st and 16th of every month. And please do join your friends and relatives so that let them also enjoy the bliss as we are all. Thank you all. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you, madam.
Yes, Vijay Krishna is there. Yes.
You want
Vijay
Vijay,
Krishna,
madam, you want to say something?
are you able to? Vijay Krishna? Vijay ma'am? Hello?
She put a message in the chatting. That's all.
Oh, okay, okay.
Be blessed by the divine. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you all. Be blessed by the divine.